AMVETS family and guests, it's my privilege to stand before you tonight and present an award to a person called Edward Boyer, sits over here, the founder of Mercy Medical Airlift. And in your program there's a full explanation of everything that he's done, and I'll let you read that at your leisure. His Silver Helmet Rehabilitation Award plaque reads, March 19th, 2011. Edward R. Boyer has been rightly called the father of organized charitable medical air transport. With a career of government service spanning 29 years, including more than 3 years as an active duty Army officer and 51 years as a licensed pilot, Mr. Boyer continues to dedicate his considerable skill, expertise, and resources to serving others through aviation. As the founder, CEO, and president of Mercy Medical Airlift, Mr. Boyer has created a nationwide network of partner programs and charities that together help thousands of patients each year reach critical medical care. Mr. Boyer demonstrates his commitment to serving the veterans community through Air Compassion for Veterans, which has provided more than 16,000 free flights for wounded warriors from Iraq, Afghanistan, and their families. In recognition of his extraordinary commitment to employ his unique skills and talents to help American veterans in their times of need, AMVETS is proud to present Edward R. Boyer the 2011 AMVETS Silver Helmet Rehabilitation Award. Mr. Boyer.
National Commander Hotop, Vice Commander Fry, and ladies and gentlemen, fellow veterans. This is indeed an honor. But like our previous recipient, I accept it in a sense on behalf of a huge number of people involved in the process of providing essential transportation for our wounded warriors and their adversely affected families. Many times people think that somehow Uncle Sam meets all those needs. The reality is, it doesn't work that way. Because on a Friday afternoon, we can get a call from Walter Reed that says, we have a gentleman who needs to be at a Navy hospital in San Diego on Monday because the empty bed has just become available and he very much needs work that can only be done in San Diego. Can you get him there? Active duty person. The answer is yes. By Saturday morning, we'll have him on a commercial flight to San Diego. Or we get a call that says, there's a mom and dad that need to get from Pennsylvania to Washington State. Their severely wounded son is due in from Afghanistan, and we want them there when he arrives. It's not often, or many times, it's not Uncle Sam that's doing that. It's the provision of assistance through, yes, an organization called Air Compassion for Veterans. But that's the involvement of numerous airlines, many donors, and many others that make it possible. The announcement said 16,000 flights. Actually, it's over 18 at this point, just in the last 52 months. Most of those have been on the airlines. long distance. Many of them happen last minute. It could be for medical appointments, it could be for rehabilitation, it could be for PTSD treatment. It could be bringing a family member to the bedside of a wounded soldier in a military hospital or a VA hospital to serve as a family medical attendant. It can be a whole host of things. But it's all people whose lives have been torn apart and are hurting, and they need our help. Just as our brother helps with the art, organizations like AMVETS, Airlines at the moment partnered with us, American Airlines, other organizations make this all possible. And our job is to knit it all together with understanding. Because while I did serve as a young Army officer, I did spend, however, later, 3 years in South Vietnam as a civilian with the U.S. Air Force. And I was an engineer. I'm an engineer, so I traveled the country typically in the back end of C-123s or 130s, whatever was going where I had to go. And many times we'd come out of Pleiku on a Friday, the back end of a C-123 with a whole bunch of wounded guys going back to Saigon for some kind of military evacuation or hospital setting. So I've been close to those fellows. And that experience, if nothing else, caused me to have a commitment to veterans like nothing else. I commend you for your commitment. Usually I tell people when I'm speaking, get involved in the lives of others and make a difference, and then you'll have a very satisfying, fulfilling life. And I don't need to tell you that. You're a living example of what that means. And these awards exemplify that, and I thank you very much for it. God bless America, and thank you to AMVETS.